Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. I also want to apologize for the delay of your videos, but it has been a crazy weeks, and I'm so sorry for the delay. And next week I will begin with Pisces through Aries backwards, so I can compensate for this delay. So Aquarius, as a main opportunity for the week, you have the Four of Pentacles, which talks about building a foundation, building a structure onto your daily basis life, onto the things you want to preserve and you want to have, um, onto your possessions, whatever you feel about this word. Possessions can mean anything. It can go from money to things you value, things you don't want to waste, things you don't want to lose, and you're really trying to have this structure made on your life about preserving what it's yours, preserving what you need, and not wasting it. So as a main opportunity, you have an opportunity if you have been feeling that your daily life, your work life, your finances have been a little bit out of control. As a main opportunity for this week, you'll have this structure, you'll have this opportunity of really have catch a grasp on what you may have lost um, during the last weeks, and you redefine the priorities again onto the things, the daily things that surround you and that you need to preserve so you can have the structure of your life built on a solid foundation. So as a main opportunity, there's an opportunity for you to really protect and preserve and have this structure made onto the things you value and the things you want to sustain and maintain healthy in your life. As a main challenge, you have another four, the Four of Swords. The challenge is to have also a defined mental structure about it, is to have your mind in the right place. And for that, many times we need to rest, we need to take a break, and we need to meditate a lot on it. And that's a challenge being the Four of Swords. The challenge is for you to still find time to think about it, to have this mindset really built on your goals, really built on what you want, and not constantly being driven away to other matters. Because this week the concerning matters are more about mundane things, which are also necessary to keep the balance and the things needed in our life. So the challenge is to rest, to take a break, to really recover your mental clarity and your mental thoughts, so you can have them in the right place, so you can know exactly what to do, how to preserve, how to protect what is yours and what you want to come into your space and what you don't. So this week is all about structure. You have an opportunity to build a solid structure um, in work, in finances, and all the things concerning your daily life and the things you need to sustain it. And the challenge is also to have that structure on your mind, is also to focus on your thoughts and the way they are built on, so they can work together with this other structure form and not against it. Because if you don't have all the structures built on the same page, eventually that will create imbalance and that will create further problems to work on. So the challenge, in my opinion, is just for you to take a break, to rest, to plan, to organize your life. And for that, you really have to have that mind cleared and that feeling of just clarity of mind. I would advise you to rest and to meditate and to take a break if you have been crazy, if you have been having crazy weeks like myself, and just rest. Sometimes 50 minutes a day of meditation is all you need to reset that mind, reset the clarity of mind. And when I mean meditation, you can meditate about a hundred different ways. It's not just only about that normal state of meditation that you have picture when I talk about it. You can be listening to your favorite music and you are meditating. It's all about your the personal things that click you into that state of calmness and meditative state. the advice is the Page of Cups. So the advice is to keep that spirit young and loving, and just being really just being really in the place of heart, of young spirit of love inside of yourself, making you that spirit, that young spirit is what will help you move through this week, is what will help you build the structure, because you have such an amazing heart, you have such an amazing loving affection energy around you that you can take advantage of, and that's why it's the advice. You have love energy around you. Either you are aware of it outside of yourself or inside of yourself. That energy of young love. The young poet, the young dreamer, the one that looks at the stars and has all these pictures of love and stories created. It's about that really naive energy, but it's built on really a good, soft, tender heart, and that energy is surrounding you. So the advice is to take advantage of that, so you can build that structure. Take advantage of that energy of love, and creativity and inspiration, so you can go through this process of having to structure things without being caught up on a feeling of just having to deal with things that are not what you really like to do. But if you have this spirit, you will acknowledge that even those things, those little details of ordinary life, are beautiful and needed and part of the journey, part of the learning process, um, to have this human experience here. So there's the advice is to focus on that energy of love that have been surrounding you. Embody that Page of Cups, embody that young spirit of love, that young poet, the young dreamer, the drifters, the wanderers, and uh, when you do so, you'll have a lot of ability to build the structure. First in your daily life, and secondly on your mental structure. And the key to do so is to overcome the challenge and really meditate a little bit. Do something that clears your mind state, and it gives you back that feeling of freshness and of balance, which is also the spiritual advice is sobriety. And this is about being sober in the sense of having things balanced out. So if you have been things in your life completely spinning around and out of control, this is about you again having the ability to structure back your life and to balance and even things. If you have been too structured, too tight, and too closed in your own walls, this is about you letting it go, release it, and going out there, spreading that Page of Cups and spreading that love. Because you have been building that structure, and it's now time to spread your wings. So this is really about being even, balancing out areas of your life that need equal weight. And so it really depends on how you have been handling things in your life. But whatever area of your life you feel that it's not as structured as it should be, the advice is to really focus on that. Really try to build and balance an even equilibrium into things in your life, so you can really have that structure that allows you to be that free spirit with Page of Cups all the time, just enjoying and loving and writing poems about life. So Aquarius, I hope you have a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing, and we'll see each other next week.